Hopefully you know me by now. You've been receiving these Sunday kind of blogs every Sunday. But if you don't know, my name is Jomar, and I am grateful that you let me be vulnerable and share stuff like this to your inbox every Sunday, generally every Sunday, unless I skip a week. This is the second, I guess you can call episode of the series that I'm calling In Real Time. And I'm calling it In Real Time because it's unrehearsed, it's unscripted. I have sort of general outlines in my head of what I want to say. And I'm doing this every fourth release of the blog. So I have my general blog, and then every fourth time I do something like this. And why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to inspire you to be messy. I want to inspire you to lean into your creativity, however messy it might look like at first. And I want to inspire you to lean towards discomfort. I am very uncomfortable right now. This feels very uncomfortable, but I'm sort of walking my talk. You see, I work with founders, I work with business owners, I work with high performers, athletes, creatives, on the stuff that they want to create in the world, whether that's a business, whether that's improving their leadership or their relationship. And some part of the game that they're playing, they are required to play a bigger game, and that generally means leaning into something that's uncomfortable for them. And so this is sort of my way of stepping into that for myself. And yeah, right now in this moment, I feel nervous. I feel excited and scared a little bit of what people might think of me. But I'm sort of gonna allow that to be pinned to decide a little bit and step into what I hope to offer you today. So I think the theme that I want to cover today is this idea of staying the course. I've not been looking forward to recording this episode ever since I committed to it. I really have not. I made the commitment to my community, to my coach, that I would be doing this, and I regret it because it feels really uncomfortable. And yet, I know that it's important to stay the course. I know that it's important to keep showing up. And what happens when you make that commitment is this sense of sort of questioning who you are under the hood. Once you step into something, there's this question of who do you want to be in this process? And for me, staying the course right now means just showing up and being messy and being okay with that. And it's incredible how this shows up for all of us who are deciding to play a game like this, or deciding to commit to creating what they've been nudged to create, sort of that voice inside them, that inner whisper, that inner hum inside them that says, hey, go for this. And you sort of take the dive, and then once you've taken a dive, you're like hanging in midair, and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? And I want to come back to this thing of staying the course because, one, it's not easy, but it can bring this sort of effortlessness to it, where you just kind of show up to the moment, and sort of the thing that needs to happen, the thing that wants to happen, just sort of shows up, and all you need to do is step into it and do the next indicated action. I've been working with a founder, and I've witnessed this founder grow his company from 10 all the way to 50 plus. And there's been stages in this growth where it's required more out of him, more for him to sort of transition into a new leader. It's required for him to take more risks. And it's interesting how this thing that's showing up now for me in this moment has shown up for him throughout his journey as a founder. And even in this season right now where he's in, where the company is growing and he needs to make more hires and he needs to delegate and offload some of the things that he's been doing, there's a messiness in that. There's a point in that where you sort of have to let go and understand that in order for you to sort of get to the next level of where you want to go, you kind of have to give up the stuff that got you here in the first place. And so in this vein, in this idea of staying the course, the only thing I'd have to offer, I guess, I don't know, hopefully this is valuable, but the thing I'd have to offer is, make the commitment and then stay the course and show up, no matter how messy it might look. I remember watching I was just watching the first episode of this, of when I put myself out there to do this, and I hated watching myself. I was making all sorts of judgments around, man, like, this dude doesn't know what he's saying. He's bad, he sucks at this. And so, I just need to be okay with that. I need to be okay with not being good at something. If I'm going to sort of inspire people to not be okay and to be messy in their journey, I have to be willing to do that too. And then two, that's part of the process. Hopefully, I would love to hear from you. What would make this better? What is valuable for you when you watch me doing this, and what's not so valuable? And I guess that's the other part of staying the course, is you have to be willing enough to put yourself out there and to live in your conviction that this is just something that needs to happen for you. And you have to be open to sort of the feedback that comes back to you in real time. So on that note, let me know if I should, let me know what you think. Let me know. I would love to hear from you if this is something that's helping you, if this is something that's sparking something inside of you in terms of the journey that you need to go on in your personal or professional lives. And let me know if you want to have a dialogue about that. So I don't know how long I've been going on. I don't know if this is making any sense. My intention today was to show up, to stay the course, to commit to being uncomfortable and leaning into that. And hopefully in the process of me doing that, I inspire you to do the same in the arenas that you're playing in. I believe in you. I believe that the folks who are reading this now and in the future, I believe in that hum, that voice inside you that wants to create, that wants to go out and pave this path that's been calling forth to them to walk it. And so thank you for giving me your time today. Thank you for allowing me to be a little bit uncomfortable with you. And please, if there's anything here that's helping you, I would love to hear it. Send me back your thoughts. Much love to you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.